Hey angels, how are you? We can't proceed with this video unless you're capable of ignoring my lashes. So I had started earlier today like another video, a vlog, and I'm not going through with it at all. I just felt like I couldn't do it and it wasn't right to do that specific video, and I was like, let me just get into something else. Let me just get into like a talking video or just like a chill and vent with you guys video. I don't know what the title will be just yet. I do want to say watch this if you're feeling sad, and this is a video for you if you're feeling sad. It's not about me, but I know that this video can also be for me because I have like my down days and I have days where I don't feel my best. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys feel good. I want to remind you guys that you guys are worthy of anything you want to do. Like literally, I say this so much and I will never stop saying it because it's the truth. Like I want people to tap into their energies and tap into what they can do, and some people don't know what they want to do yet, and that's okay. That's fine. I don't want you to beat yourself up if you don't know what you want to do, you know? Like there's so many people who are still struggling. Like I'm still struggling, of course. I'm still following my dreams. I'm still doing, you know, I'm putting myself in front of a camera. I'm still doing what I love to do, but at the same time, like I have days where I'm like, what if this doesn't work out? Like what if it takes too long? Like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be miserable at my job and deal with miserable guests, or like some days are amazing, I'm not gonna lie. This past weekend I was gonna get back into serving after a while of being off, and normally during the weekend we have brunch, and I get so anxious. Like I get so much anxiety, and I feel like that it takes a toll on me, of course, right? So that goes to show like the energy that you bring into your day will determine how your day goes. So you have the choice to have an amazing day. So this whole weekend, like the second day back, I prayed, of course. I also put prayers like on the way there instead of music or instead of anything else. Now of course it's different for everyone. Like you can journal, you talk to whoever you believe in, and you know, whatever the case may be for you. For me, I pray and I talk to God, and that day was literally amazing, like money wise, but also positive people, and everything was just amazing. But I also made the choice to look at it that way, because let's say for example my contact was out of place that day, like it was bothering me so much, but I'm like, you know what, the rest is an amazing day. So you have the power in your hands to create a powerful environment, or to create like a positive environment, to wake up on the right side of the bed. And this is not to say that you won't have bad days, but we're gonna focus on the good today. You're here. If you need a reminder, you're here. You're literally alive. You're here right now. And look at yourself in the mirror. I have my 2 mirrors right here. Look at yourself in the mirror, and you're living in the flesh. Like you're literally right here. You're behind the screen watching my video. Thank you if you are. You're breathing, you have fingers, you have movement, or you can move, and you have a voice. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people take that for granted, or sometimes they just forget that they're living literally in the flesh. They got to be here another freaking day. So just remember that you have another opportunity to seize the day, or you have another opportunity to turn your life around. Try to remember that your lungs are breathing for you. Yeah, you're a powerful human being. Like you are so freaking lucky. Number 3, if you're ever feeling insecure, just remember that there's someone out there secretly admiring you. There's someone out there seeing you from afar, and they love the way you talk, they love your mannerisms, they love the way you laugh, the way you smile, the way you just like carry yourself. You know, someone is watching you, not in a creepy way, but they're watching you and they admire you. Maybe they tell you themselves, or maybe they just keep it a secret, but just remember that someone out there admires you, your insecurities, or things that you would perceive as an insecurity. You're more than beautiful, and you're more than enough. Always remember that you will be okay. You will pass through that storm you're going through right now, just as you passed several storms that you've gone through as a child or as your teenage years. You know, like there was a moment where you thought you were going to die. Not to be dramatic, but like there's a moment where you just did not feel your best at all. And I had a few of those moments. Of course, like we all have those moments, and it's important to see how far we've come from them. Like, for example, that heartbreak you went through where you did not want to eat and you felt like you were never going to get over it. It was never going to pass. And here you are. You lived through that. You've learned from that. You've grown from that. You've taken something from that. And you're here in the moment. Also, another time that I like to reflect on, I felt it was at my lowest. And it was after high school, because I never had a desire to go to college. And I never thought of going to college, you know, like I wasn't doing any of the college steps that everyone else was doing. And I was like, what am I going to do with my life? And it was like at a point where I was like, I don't see the point in living. Like I've said this before in another video, but it wasn't in a suicidal way. I don't know how to say it, but it was an actual fear. Like I'm like, what is the point if I'm just gonna be doing what I don't want to do? But I've passed that. Like I'm here doing what I absolutely love to do, even if it doesn't pay me. Like I absolutely love to do these videos. I absolutely love to make others feel amazing about themselves, because we're humans. We deserve to feel that. Always remember how far you've come, and that one situation you thought you wouldn't ever get out of, you did. Take time for yourself. It's okay to be in stillness. It's okay to just lay down and to be lazy and to watch Netflix, watch YouTube. It's okay to have those days. Don't drown yourself with stress and overthink about like, well, I should be doing what they're doing. I want to do what they're doing because you see it on social media. This break is essential. My body needs to rest. 5. You are not perfect, and you will never be perfect. Even on the days that you're trying so hard to be perfect, you're trying so hard to make every detail perfect, every speck of that day perfect, and you're trying to hold yourself together to be perfect, and you feel like you're falling apart and you feel like you're not capable, it's okay. It's humanly to feel discouraged and to feel defeated. We're not meant to be perfect. Even the people that you love to look up to, or the people that you admire, they aren't perfect and they've gone through their mistakes. Okay, another thing. Nothing is real. No one cares. But take that as a good thing. If you want to vlog in the street, they'll probably stare at you, but who cares? Because they'll forget about it as soon as they get some pizza. No one actually cares. Do what you have to do. Do what you love to do, no matter who's watching. You know what I mean? Like, they're too worried about how they're looking in your eyes or how they're looking in other people's eyes to remember what you did. I love it. I love him. If you guys don't know, I love koalas. Nothing is going to be the same in a year. And as scary as that sounds, it's also good. It's another year of growth. Time changes. Time flies. And time heals. Take a look around right now and be grateful for every little thing that is around you, because it's not going to be the same. Like, even if you're in the same room, in the same house, you might have changed it around. It's going to be different feeling for you. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing physically, nothing mentally. You're perfectly perfect just the way you are, perfectly unique. You're rare, you're yourself, and no one can ever image that. There is so much good happening in the world, and I need this a lot because there's so much that I come across that it's like, oh my god, this is happening, this is happening. We have so much bad things happening in the world, but there's also a lot of good that aren't talked about. Unfortunately, how it is on social media, the news outlets, and our friends, you know, a lot of us share negative news. A lot of us share like what's happening in the world right now, and it's normally just negative things, and it can get into our heads. That negativity makes me feel like, what's the point then? Why am I doing any of this? Why am I going to work? Why am I paying bills? And it shouldn't be like that. Like, let's continue living life the best way we know how to, and let's focus on the positive, because there's so much good out there that isn't talked about. That 7 billion people got to live. Someone was born today. Someone gave birthed today, someone adopted a puppy today, someone has seen a family member that they haven't seen in a while, someone got their dream job. 7 billion people in the world experience this day differently. No one is worth the comparison, and this is for especially my girlies and the boys who just started high school, and my brother as well. Like, just remember when we were in school. I personally remember this, and there was like these group of girls, or you know, the popular kids, and we always wanted to be part of them. When was the last time you've thought about them? Now that we've graduated, now that we've left, like, be honest, when was the last time you thought about them? Maybe we see them past scrolling, like, damn, they look pretty, but we keep scrolling, we forget. And just like that moment, just take it in and remember that they're not worth comparing, because here we are living our lives. Look at you doing what you love to do. You're you, and you're living through life your own way. Remember that you fought your biggest battles. You fought them. You're the one who wept your own tears. You're the one who pushed yourself out of that battle. That is such a powerful thing to remember, that you did that. No one did that for you. You're still recovering from things that you don't talk about, and you're doing your best every single day to continue to show up, to continue going to work. You're here today because of you. That is such a proud moment. Like, be proud of yourself. I am so proud of you, and you deserve to hear that more often. Forgiving yourself is easier than you think. Your past self created your now self. You decide to be kind because those people weren't so kind to you. You decide to be, you are everything to the version of your past self. No matter how many times she tripped up, no matter how many times she made a mistake, no matter how many times she embarrassed herself, thank your younger self. Don't resent them. You get another chance tomorrow, another opportunity tomorrow. Oh, you didn't get out of bed today? You didn't read a book today? You didn't complete your to-do list today? You can do it tomorrow. Another day, another opportunity, and don't beat yourself up for it. Learn to let today be today. If it's messy, if it's icky, I will continuously remind you and myself that you're worthy of every single thing. Even on the days that you don't feel like it, even on the days that you don't feel great enough, you don't feel good enough, you are. And you're just experiencing life the way you're experiencing life, and that's okay. You will eventually get to a point where you've always dreamed of, and just soak in the moment that you're living now, and remember that this was once a prayer as well. This was once something you wished of, something you hoped for. Whether you're listening to this in a car, you're watching me on your way to work, just know that you are loved. Don't feel sad. Be the kindest person ever to yourself. Thank you, angels, so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being here, and I hope that if this is your first time watching me, I hope that you decide to stick around, take a chance, and getting to know me and getting to love me. I hope that I put some value into your life, and yeah, check in with me again next week. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.